going on, guys? This is Motif Alumni from the Rucker Collective, and today I'll be breaking down Bogus by Don Toliver from The Life of a Don. Let's get into it. So how the record came about, Pas Beatz is the producer who I co-produced the record with alongside of Cardo. He lived 10 minutes down the road from me. So this is the summer of 2020, and I would go to his house every single day. And we would make beats, smoke up, play basketball, work out, you know? And then he would be like, yo, man, I just got connected to Cardo. And he was sending samples through. So he was like, yo, let's make some samples for Don. And that's the sample I'll be breaking down today. And then 2021, I was in South Carolina at my grandmother's house. And Pas texts me, he's like, yo, go on Twitter. I'm like, why? I go on Twitter. It's a video of Don Toliver previewing Bogus at Lollapalooza. And I was just like, okay, so this is real. You know what I mean? There is a song with Don Toliver on my sample produced by Cardo. Okay, and then Cardo even confirmed it on Twitter. So that was great. And then October 2021, the record came out, Life of a Don, the album came out, and we were the outro, last song on the project. It was great, dope feeling. Great to see my name next to Cardo, especially, you know what I'm saying? He's a legend. And then of course, you know, getting a win with my bro, Pas. He made the play, also directed the music, or, you know, just giving me the vibe as to like the direction. So shout out to Pas Beatz, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's how it came about. So this sample in particular, on one late night, I was at Pas' house and I pulled up Omnisphere and it gave me this sound. I'll play it for you. I'll play it for you real quick. Right? Crazy, super catchy, rhythmic, has a melody. The patch came from a user directory called, let's see, Kid Anthem, and the name of the patch is called Fate or Faith, which is, you know, pretty cool, right? After I added that main piece, right, I decided to sample it, resample it, and then stretch it and chop it in between, so it gave it more body and more of a rhythmic feel, and this is what it sounds like all together. Right? So that's the two pieces together. And then for the final cut of those two sounds together, I pitched it down 4. So we were in B minor, I dropped it down 4. So now we're in A flat minor, and this is what it sounds like. Crazy. Pitching it down sometimes gives you a different feel. From B minor to A flat minor is 2 different worlds. B minor sounds more outside during the day maybe. A flat minor sounds like, you know, he's in his car racing on the highway going to the club with his girl in the passenger seat, you know? After I added that first piece, the pluck synth, I then pulled up my M-Tron Pro. This isn't the patch, but I used a flute patch from M-Tron, and this is what I played. So that's the sound from the M-Tron, the flute mellotron. And initially when I played that melody, I didn't have an exact vibe, you know, that I was going for. I truly was just freestyling, trying to accent what the main pluck synth was doing just to give it more of a feel, basically a counter melody, right? After I pulled up the M-Tron again, and then I used a patch called Forest Bells and Flute. And then what it is, it's a bell on the initial attack, and then a flute for the decay and release. And this is what it sounds like all together. Right? Crazy. And then putting the whole vibe together, and I thought about this like after, like, you know, months and years later, it reminded me of a video game like video game music, you know, like castles and Dungeons and Dragons, and you're in a forest somewhere and you like fighting all these ghouls and you're trying to get like the points and the gems. So it almost gives you that vibe. So for the arrangement, because really like it's only 3 sounds. Let's see here. Cardo, shout out to Cardo. He used this part for the verse. Crazy. So it's basically just the plug synth and the bell flute from Mellotron. Well, not the Mellotron, but M-Tron Pro, which is the plugin. And then for the outro of the verse, it's basically like the before the chorus comes in. He used the flute and the bell both from the M-Tron, and that was the outro before the hook, which is the top of the sample. Fire. So I hope this breakdown was helpful. I hope it was insightful also. And one of my favorite records, Don, one of my favorite artists also. And I'm just glad that it was able to get into his hands and become one of my favorite songs on the album. Also, the whole album was just great. Life of a Don was just a great album. It's a great timepiece for me for 2021. I remember that year like it was yesterday, and it was a good year for me. So I'm just glad it came out, and hope I can get more. Working on some more stuff now, but we'll see. So stay tuned for more, and we appreciate you guys checking us out. Stay inspired, and we will see you soon. Peace.